¿Qué va? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Como alguna pequeña de verdad. Voy a tener que haber puesto la marcha fúnebre dedicada a Kevin, o su ordenador. Vale, nos quedamos en el capítulo 5, ¿no? Mobilis immobili.
Come on, open it!
Como que es.
Incroyable! You were right, Adriel.
That's true. The force of imagination has...
Nothing will stop us now. We have it. At last, the flame of Hephaestus will be in our hands. The nation is living on borrowed time. Take it to Nadine. She must readjust the servo
Capítulo
radars
5.
and the Nautilus's navigation system to integrate the compass of destiny. Verne, take the IMAG to the safe chamber.
Captain.
I must apologize for earlier. I crossed the line. Go and rest. You deserve it. The Ancestors' Island is waiting for us.
Yes. Nemo still seemed to trust me. However, despite his good manners, I couldn't avoid looking at him as a murderer.
Está aquí toda la sala con 250 personas y llegas tú la última.
His scientific genius was brilliant. Nemo and his philosophy books, Schopenhauer. It's a shame that the nation killed him because of his ideas.
Una cosita, miren, igual es que no se ve. Pero justo aquí donde estoy puesto ahora, sale el sello del Ministerio de Cultura. Al empezar el juego. A las 4 de allí, a las 4 de aquí. Oti. ¿Qué va a pasar? ¿Entendés? ¿Esto que será Enterprise o qué?
This katana was a gift from the Empire of the Rising Sun to the captain for his aid against the nation.
Esto es español. Me cago en todo.
Mr. Verne, I am glad to see you in better shape.
Thanks, Captain. I've been here only for a few days, and I'm still getting used to this marvel.
I'm glad you like it. I've been thinking. The Atlantean priests from Placea's cult believed that there were individuals blessed by her who were more sensitive to her influx. Perhaps you
Sí, porque
are
iba a
one
jugar a
of them, and that's why
Lifeless.
you were able to find the artifact of
Lifeless
imagination.
Atlantis? I thought
La
that was a
segunda
myth,
parte de
a tale for children.
You have had evidence of their existence in your hands. How do you make it work?
I'm not sure that I make the iMac work. Rather, I would say it reacts to events.
That's interesting. Do you fancy an underwater walk? I have a job for you.
A walk? Under the sea? Of course.
Where are you taking me, Captain? I can see ruins in the distance.
You are going to witness a great milestone of my journey. Follow me.
Follow me. Ay, mira, ¿tú qué sabes? ¿Quién ha hecho el doblaje de
The
este
steam
juego?
oxygenator of my back allows normal breathing. Lead soles keep me on the ground, but they slow me down. But these views are so captivating. Cedric has asked us to find some specific algae for his research. I don't know if I could even recognize them with this
Ya lo
helmet.
dirá. Si no, ya lo dirá. Es que está aquí. ¿Quién usa la ópera? ¿Quién usa la ópera? Yo uso el de Microsoft y cuando me falla el de Microsoft uso Tor. No, joder, termina. Vale, guardado.
My goodness.
She's a beauty, isn't it?
Really impressive. That pearl must be worth a fortune. Do you want to take it?
No. I just wanted to show it to you. Who are we to interrupt a life cycle that has been growing for years, creating layers with each secretion it produces? Why? To sell the pearl? To write a book about the discovery? By chance, is our fame more important than nature itself? Let's move.
Algae chromosa. I hope you helped Cedric with the vaccine.
¿Qué pasa, Mauricio? Eso te estaba preguntando a Milene, a ver si sabéis ya quién ha doblado el juego. ¿Esto hay que ponerlo? Bueno, ya habrá que ponerlo.
I should speak with Nemo before.
Can you feel the heat rising from underground? We must move carefully. Lava is still flowing among the ruins.
Where are we, Captain?
You are beholding the remains of a pre-Hellenic temple dedicated to Placaea, the Atlantean goddess.
What?
We spotted it months ago. This cult survived the fall of Atlantis and thrived for a few years in the primeval Greece. In their mythology, they linked together the flame of Hephaestus with Placaea. We believe there might be hidden information here about the flame location.
Believe? Didn't you enter?
We explored it for weeks in order to make a safe way to the center of the temple. However, when we reached the doors that guard it, it was impossible for us to open them.
I'm surprised that you didn't blow them away.
Do you think that I am like one of these brutes from the Nation? I never destroy what I don't know. This temple is unique. It must be preserved, not destroyed. At that moment, we couldn't stay any longer. The Nautilus was needed for the war many miles away from here, but now is different. You and the IMAG are here.
Fascinating.
¿Cuál es el del osito? Es un osito de color amarillo y negro.
It's amazingly terrifying.
True. In some cultures, the octopus and its tentacles are linked with the spiral of creation and creativity.
Fascinating.
I'm going forward. Take your time to contemplate this wonder. I'll wait at the Opisthotomus entrance. Follow the lifeline.
Pero ese ya la había pillado antes, ¿no? Y por no dice nada. Uy, 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 uy. Me voy a meter en un lío, verás.
The wire has been cut by the nibbling of some sea creature. If I had the tools, it would be easy to repair.
Herramientas, tengo herramientas, ¿no? O las perdí. O eran... No, creo que no. Esas eran... No, las herramientas eran para el sueño. ¿Dónde está el Kevin? ¿Dónde está el Kevin? Que se ha ido ya. Bien, el Kevin.
This ancient Greek tests my knowledge, but I can read that this is the first part of 3 of the Primordials' story.
Esperanza. Encuentra 3 algas Cedric. Que serán estas, ¿no? ¿Dónde están? ¿Serán las coloradas esas que he visto? ¿Qué? Joder, otra misión secundaria. Vaya. De fumar Kiven, sí. Me cago en... Pues tiene que estar aquí. ¿Qué me falta?
There I see the algae Cedric needs.
Aquí está. Cago en sus muertos, pero no me ha dejado cogerla. Dos tablillas, las otras 2 tablillas, vale. Esto creo que es lo de la demo, ¿no?
This is magnificent. Aside from Nemo and his crew, I'm the first human being that has rested his eyes on these views in thousands of years. If only I could explore them.
Fascinating.
It would be wise if I bring a few more oxygen tanks.
Has de cero, ¿no?
Verne, are you all right?
Yes, a bit frightened, but in one piece. The iMag is outside.
Yes, but it has turned off. There must be a way to activate again this mechanism.
Wait a moment. There's an inscription here. 4 victories to open these gates. It must allude to 4 tests.
You have enough oxygen. Explore the hall and take the tests. I am sure that they will reveal what we are looking for.
But what if I don't
temo lo
make it?
peor.
And if I run out of oxygen?
Mr. Verne, surrender is not an option at the Nautilus. We can't tear down these gates without compromising the whole building structure. Your only way out is solving those trials. I believe in you.
I've found a new inscription. To open the forge of Hephaestus, you must fire up its 4 flames. It must allude to the 4 doors in front of me.
Forge of Hephaestus. Mr. Verne, we are on the right path. Go on.
I feel heavy in this wetsuit, and it begins to be hard to breathe.
You are making a great effort in your first underwater walk. Did I tell you when I faced the Kraken?
Don't patronize me. It makes me sick.
Vale, un laberinto, un sol. Vale, ya tengo otra. Me quedarían... Me quedaría otra más, ¿no? Las tablillas tengo... Dos, me quedaría otra. ¿Qué ha pasado con eso? ¿Que era de trasplante de pelo o qué? Corporación capilar no es la de Cristiano.
I enter the first door.
What did you see inside?
Wonderful things.
Great description.
A volcano on an island. Hephaestus's place, I guess. It reminds me of Prometheus's tale. The one who stole fire from the gods to favor mankind. Nevertheless, here is Placia, the one that steals the flame.
This is Placea's myth. We don't know for sure what Atlanteans believe in, but the descriptions that have made it to us associate the flame of Hephaestus with Placea's ability of arousing imagination, being that the origin of Atlanteans' great power.
Arouse imagination? You mean like muses do?
Exactly.
A labyrinth. I must rotate it to link the lines with the flame.
Para rotar.
Yes!
The first trial is completed. A liquid has appeared on the walls. It looks like the Nautilus's blue blood.
What I'd give to see what you are seeing. Make haste. Oxygen is not endless.
Your paternalism will suit me quite well now. Tell me about the Kraken.
I made it up. Krakens aren't real.
No decía que había suficiente oxígeno. Cabrón.
From what I see and understand from these inscriptions, Placea ventured inside the forge of Hephaestus and managed to get his great flame. With its power, she expected to free mankind, providing them with the gift of imagination. Okay, the goddess spreads out what seems to be the energy rays, like the sun. But being a woman, she's related to the moon and her creative power. Thus, the answer to this enigma must be related to the moon cycle. Each one must mark a ray extension.
I hope that means something to you.
No entiendo. 1, 2. 1. ¿No me deja más o qué? Ah. ¿Qué día soy? No sé ni qué día soy. Validar. Este tiene 2. Este tiene 2. Tiene tiene los 3. Este tiene los 3 también, ¿no? Cuarto. Quinto. Esto. Último. Los 3.
Yes!
Captain, what's the word for victory in Hindi?
Vijay.
Escúchame, esto es lo mejor que vas a encontrar este verano. Muy bien, muchas gracias.
Buenos días, Monoboro. Buenos días, Amenadiel. Aquí estamos con el píxel gordo. Píxel gordo de toda la vida. Sin tanta pampina, DLSS, ni Ratrisi, ni nada. El píxel gordo. Me falta una tablilla, ¿eh?
Placeia diced with death for us, facing ruthless creatures released by Hephaestus to stop her.
Vamos aquí a la víbora esta. El minotauro. Falta una tablilla.
I don't have a good feeling about this, but I can't see any other way out.
The door! It's closing! Vite! Vite!
Rápido, rápido. Me venía arriba con el 69.
Caramelos de menta que le gustaban, que le gustaban.
whisker.
Don't give up now.
VJ, VJ, VJ.
Sigue faltando una tablilla, ¿eh? Por cierto, ahora te tengo que pasar el follow ese... El follow que nunca salió.
After receiving the flame, mankind began to benefit from the power of imagination almost immediately. The jealous gods realized that it couldn't be taken back from them. So, to shift the balance back in their favor, they resolved to release fear to weaken them, strengthening the horrors that already dwelled amongst the human race. It must allude to Phobos, Placea's brother. Creative and destructive imagination, hope and fear. The last mural depicts a huge flame devouring a city.
Falta una tablilla, me falta una tablilla.
Now, I see a mural of a great snake biting its own tail. It seems I have to decode some symbols.
The tail-biting snake is an Ouroboros. It symbolizes the cyclical nature of the world, the eternal return, the wheel of creation and destruction in which mankind lives.
Selecciona código, selecciona símbolo. Pero de verdad es que estos... Norte, sureste, noroeste, Los son un poco de aquella manera. Ya está el jolo, ya está el jolo. Pajaritos, mira.
Muy bonito, sí.
Norte, sureste. Noroeste. Norte. Faltan 15 días. Faltan 15 días, señoras. Para que empiece el espectáculo de Twitch. A las 10 juega España-Suecia. Suecia-España. Va a tener que mirar mi vídeo, el de la demo, a ver cómo cojones lo hice esto. Porque esto no... Norte, sureste. Vale, que me falta un símbolo, cabrón. Me falta un símbolo ahí. Me falta un símbolo. Tendría que ser este, ¿no? Es el norte. Sur. La gráfica. Es el norte. Este es el norte. Si el norte es este. Si este es el norte. El norte tiene que ser este. Este es el norte. Sureste. Si es el norte, el sureste tiene que ser los cuadrados. El noroeste tiene que ser este.
Yes!
La silla. Me falta una tablilla. Claro, el 6 sale Starfield, pero ¿cuándo sale el Forza Motorsport? ¿Puedo entrar?
It's not the time to go back. I still have things to do here.
El Star, no sé qué.
Captain, you must see this. In this signaled place rests the flame of Hephaestus, power, and also the curse of Atlantis. Only those blessed with the compass of destiny will be able to navigate the horrible dangers that surround the island of the ancestors, last guardians of the divine flame.
The compass of destiny. Of course, an X on the map was way too easy. It seems that the journey will be prolonged more than I planned, but you have made a wonderful discovery. Can I count you in for the remaining voyage?
Nemo, from what I've just seen, it's just the beginning of it. You can count me in. I want to see the rest.
Fantastic. Come on, adventure waits for us.
Oh.
Legends about the Ancestors' Island spoke of an area filled with magnetic disturbances and violent currents surrounding it, making it unreachable to those who weren't guided by the compass of destiny. For months, we sailed the 7 seas, looking for clues about that fantastic artifact. The first solid sign was found at the nameless city, buried under the sands of Arabia. Thanks to it, we could reach a manifesto, written in the year 246 before our era, with the name of the ships that had engaged trade with the ancestors and therefore carried the compass of destiny on board. Those months of exploration were the most fascinating times I've had the luck to experience so far. How everything has changed since then.
Capítulo 6. ¿Has visto Mogroño? Encima que el juego es español. Y subvencionado
Stop Nemo.
por el gobierno de
Whatever it
España.
takes. Maybe I can win some time by sabotaging the Nautilus.
No como otros que tienen que trabajar en su juego con el sudor de su frente,
Suspicious of me, I hope.
esperando una mísera paguilla que les dé el Estado. Y me he quedado sin tablilla, me cago en todo, ¿eh? Yo no sé dónde cojones estaban las tablillas esas. Yo prefiero que se lo hagan a los juegos que no al cine. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Tal y como está ahora el cine español. Definitely no go one. Madre de Dios, qué nombrecito, de verdad. Salute, salute. No, estoy jugando con un M2 con 32 GB de RAM. La gráfica en ultra. Con los DLSS. Con ray tracing. A tope todo. Será por copy. Mirad, me voy a callar lo que pienso yo, porque vamos. Me lo han hecho tantas veces ya.
The best approach is going for the most damaged system. If I find Maddie, maybe I can get a clue. She knows everything going on inside this prison.
Sabotage. Uy, 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 uy. Uy, qué carteles. ¿Está usted a...? Sí. Pero no sé ni qué tengo que hacer. Encuentra a Maddie. Maddie. ¿Quién era Maddie? Esta no es. ¿Quién es Maddie? ¿Este? Bueno. Ahora.
¿Usted es tonto porque es comunista? ¿O es comunista porque es tonto? ¿Cómo? ¿Usted es tonto porque es comunista? ¿O es comunista porque es tonto?
Por el culo te la hinco.
Hola, Juan Carlos. ¿Cómo estás, chupa?
These pipes will not fix themselves. I can't be with you now.
Creo que 6 de millones. Así de claro.
I'm still amazed that we can breathe under the sea, thanks to these machines. I'm still amazed that we can breathe under the sea, thanks to
These pipes will not fix themselves. I can't be with you now.
Este es Petrov.
I still can't decode Nemo's technology to send messages into the ocean.
Me voy a recorrer el Nautilus entero.
I still have some stuff to do.
No tengo ni idea.
The doctor has put on a don't disturb sign.
¿Vas a dar a cabo? ¿Configurando lo qué? ¿Lo qué? ¿Qué es eso? Venga, que tienes a Holovisa ya esperándote en el Tarkov. ¿Está usted aquí? Pero es que no sé dónde tengo que ir. No sé dónde tengo que ir. Doctor, nada, suministros, tesoro. Ah, que estoy en suministros, eso. Vale. Buzos. Ah, y aquí hay otro.
It's not the time for a sea trek. It's not the time for a sea trek.
Ya está.
It's me, Verne.
Ya está.
Sorry, Verne. We're on edge.
Don't worry about me. I understand. How are the reparations going?
It's slow. Oxy recyclers are the worst part, but Suni is on them. The most critical issue now is finding that damn traitorous rat.
And where is Suni?
Why do you ask?
I just wanted to offer my help. You don't distrust me, do you?
Right now, I distrust everybody.
I feel we are losing control of the situation.
That's because you have been lucky enough to not have lived through the harshness of war. All of us are marked with brutal scars, inside and out. But you? Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Traje más chulo, ¿no?
Although recognizing it brings me chills, Nemo's mind is astonishing. The design of these suits looked like something from a fantasy.
Por cierto, estos trajes no se ven en la película de que se hizo. La 20.000 leguas. Estos trajes se ven en la serie de la isla misteriosa. ¿A quién se le ocurre poner Tarkov? El Tarkov es un virus. Normal que se te joda el ordenador. Encuentran... Vale, vamos a ver, no sé si está vale.
Por el culo te la hinco.
The Oxy recyclers are on deck too. But before, I must find Suni to grant me access.
¿Te gusta mucho el verano a la gente? El verano es lo que es un hijo de la gran puta. Eso es lo que es el verano.
Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Bueno, ya flashete. ¿Y dónde coño está esa? Los camarotes. Literas. Literas. Y yo estoy en la otra punta. Librería, órgano.
We are underwater. I can't go outside.
Están para abajo. No sé, díselo a ellos. Yo no. Venga, yo no, que solo faltan 15 días para que se haga el mejor juego de la historia. No, 15 no. 15, 20, 21. 21. Mejor juego de la historia. El Baldur's Gate 3 en Play 5. Literal. Literal. El día 6 sale Baldur's Gate en Play 5. Otra sabia decisión, ¿sabes? Vale. Ya se ve que me dio bien. Me la dio. Es una ducha. No sé qué es. Pero a ver dónde tengo que ir, es que no. Esta es la zona de descanso. Voy a probar en zona de descanso, a ver.
Salut, Monsieur Verne. What do you fancy?
It's very dark in here.
Akos was working to fix the aluminum that powered this area, but...
Este tampoco es.
You know.
I wish I could have saved Akos, but I arrived too late.
A toast for Akos. May he be in a better place.
No tengo que pagar usar.
I'd rather be alone. Recalling Akos has saddened me.
Yes.
¿Logro? No es un logro. No me dan ni un logro ni nada por eso. Sí, sí, Maite, sí.
If I pull the filter, that will produce a discharge that will nullify the whole recycling system. I'm glad of having paid attention to what Suni does through all these months. Though it was easy. She only talks about her job.
Ah, que tengo por la roja. La canción ni hostias. Toma por culo, venga.
I must get out of here.
Aquí tenéis que estar antes de que venga yo. Lo tenéis que quedar hasta que me vaya yo. Y Dani, que uno reparten mañana. Hoy es día festivo. Mañana que es día de labor, mañana te llegará.
I don't know. I was passing by and heard the explosion.
Goddamn traitor is going to kill us all. Did you see someone?
No.
Nadine, we must emerge. I don't care what the captain said. If we don't surface right now, we will die from asphyxiation.
Zorro. Tengo un montón de chocolate.
Now that they are all busy, I have my chance of sabotaging the capsules.
Ah, vale. ¿El traidor va a ser este o qué? Núcleo, mantenimiento, sala, CO2, armaría. ¿Y dónde está esto? Será por ahí por el núcleo, ¿no? Dice la cama. Aquí estamos con el pixel todo gordo. Nuestro mantenimiento es lo que pilla más cerca. No sé cómo llegar al núcleo. Esperas. A matar la máquina. Es que tu mente vas adelantada al mundo. Ahora este no es. ¿Cómo coño llego yo aquí al núcleo? ¿Por el doctor?
I must hurry to the upper ladder.
Yo no sé si vería la misma película que vi yo, pero vamos, pero... La que vi yo era de los 80, o sea que no creo. Estaba en un desierto y había una invasión de hormigas, y esto que tiene que ver con la cuarta fase. No, la que digo yo no es de Spielberg. La de Spielberg es del 70 y... Fue un año antes, un año después de Star Wars.
If I can overheat the circuits, they will render the capsules useless and can be safely thrown into the sea. Nadine, what are you doing here? We agreed to meet at the Ictio.
Don't you realize yet?
What?
I got you on the opto recorders while manipulating the oxys. Sorry for cheating you, but war is war.
Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu.
You are the traitor.
C'est Juan y bueno. Pourquoi?
But why?
Do you remember the Constellation?
The ship crowded with refugees that Nemo wrecked?
The same. My parents and siblings were among those refugees.
How can you betray us to the nation? The nation is war.
Verne, I'm sick. I can't stand being locked in here anymore. All these years, what have been good for? We achieved nothing. Only betrayal and death. It's time to try something else. Look at France. She's way better under the nation's rule. Economy, security, technology.
At the expense of turning every human being into a slave.
Maite, pues a mí me gusta la de Flash.
The sooner the nation gets the flame, the sooner the war will end, and also the nonsensical death. Like my own family.
No one is going to believe you. This room is filled with opto-recorders.
Yes, that's true, but none of them
Es una absurdez, pero...
You know, the
Me la pasé bien.
All in all, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. Here, Captain, I have the traitor.
Is that true, Mr. Verne?
No, I am not a traitor. She works for the nation.
That's preposterous.
Let me kill him, capitán.
Why, Verne? Why did you do that?
Project H. I found out about it in your office at the base.
You shouldn't.
You are sick.
We live in a sick world.
Aquí cada uno.
It's not a time of shades of gray. Project H is radical, but from its ashes, a fairer and more peaceful world will thrive.
What gives you the right to take that decision?
I'm not going to argue with you, Verne. Under normal circumstances, you would already be dead. But I need the iPad.
I will not help you.
Do you think I have never heard these same words before? I have methods to help you change your mind.
Captain, your presence is requested at the bridge.
Petrov, lock him in his quarters. A few days of isolation will help him to reconsider his options. And lock Nadine in the holding cell.
Petrov, don't listen to him. Nemo wants to...
Oh. Me han dado un logro por la hostia.
Days passed without meeting the captain.
Merde.
But I could hear him. The violence he displayed while playing gave me a hint of how madness was overtaking him. As we were getting closer to the flame, it was more and more obvious. There was barely anything left of the Nemo I used to know and admire. Finally, after navigating through the turbulence area, we reached Ancestors Island. I wasn't prepared at all for what I was about to meet there.
Pero está divertida, joder. Salen también los cameos ahí de los originales, de los actores originales, de las series originales. Vale, hasta el... ¿Cómo se llama este? Nicolas Cage, de Superman. Yo me quedé yo... ¿Ah, no? Sí, como el juego está de puta madre. Los puzzles son un poquito raros. Sí, eso sí, Mogoro, eso sí. Esto es de multiverso hasta... Con el multiverso. ¿Cómo terminamos la película? Me meten en un multiverso, a tomar por culo. Fuera. Tengo este problema. Multiverso. Venga. ¿Cómo seguimos con el guión? Mete un multiverso y que salga eso por donde quiera. Sí, sí, sí. Hola, no he hecho con el...
This is a nightmare. I must get out of here.
Con Blade Runner 2049. Pues ya está. Pues le sacamos un hijo y que se casó, que tuvieron un hijo y tira para adelante. O que tuvieron gemelos.
I must find another way out. Again? The Valkyria has found us.
Este es el sonido bueno. Adiós.
Perfect. It's my way out ticket. But the iMag is inside the safe room. I must... Wait a minute. Am I having a deja vu?
Ya está, ya otra misión secundaria que no he hecho. Me cago en su calavera. Toma, Millene, esa para ti. Otra mierda. Y otra más. Uy. Claro, es lo que pasa.
What happened? Why am I not dead? This damn bridge again. Something holds me from moving. Jules, your mother and I are deeply disappointed with you. Your preposterous pretension of becoming a writer and your incessant failures are transforming the good name of Verne into a joke among respectable people. We have resolved to give you an ultimatum. If, by the end of the year, you don't have an honorable job, we will feel that we only have 4 sons, not 5. Pierre and Sophie. This letter, I have read it before.
Ahí le has dado, bro. Ahí le has dado justo en el centro.
Where am I now? What happened? The sky. Why has it that color? God. God.
¿Eso qué es? Vale, voy a tener que volver ahí otra vez.
What the hell is going on? Have I finally turned insane? This light. Oh, my head is killing me. But I must continue. I can't allow neither Nemo nor the Raven to take over the flame. I must stop them. But what can I do?
A ver, yo la serie no la he visto como hoy, pero cuando salió el actor este de Calvin Klein, todo el mundo, que si no vale, que si esto, que si lo otro. Madre mía, cuando la han sustituido. Madre mía. No hay derecho que vuelva. O que lo tienen que cambiar. Vale, no sé si lo estoy soñando o es que ha pasado de verdad, ¿eh?
Nadine.
Esta está muerta. Pero esta es la traidora, ¿no?
God, will there be any survivor?
Ahora está la nación, está ahí. ¿Quién ha tosido? ¿Quién ha tosido? ¿Quién ha tosido?
Nemo.
Oh, Verne. I'm glad to see you.
What happened to you? Where are the others?
Dead. All dead, damn it.
My understanding was that good captains always sank with their ships.
My crew is dead because of me. My Nautilus wrecking. No, Verne, I haven't been a good captain at all. However, abandoning the ship was not my idea. An explosion put me down and currents dragged me here.
A part of me wants to help you, but the other wants to leave you here, alone with your grief. Tell me, what would you do in my place? That Project H monstrosity would deserve you.
Project H. I knew it was infamous, but something inside me kept me moving forward. It was a dreadful solution, yes, but it was perfect. Almost divine. A complete purification. By all gods, Verne, you must believe me.
Only a soul sickened by fear and anger would brew something as heinous as Project H.
When I saw my wife and my daughter dying by the hands of the nation, I could do nothing to save them. They fade in my arms. I took revenge, yes. With my own hands, I cut the throat of the captain that gave the execution order. But I had never been able to get rid of the horror of my own helplessness. And now, my Nautilus, my crew, it's all destroyed.
You have opened Pandora's box, Captain. You have brought the flame to the nation's fingertips. You have sentenced mankind.
El esqueleto de una ballena.
I deserve
Y aquello que se ve
all
el
the
barquito del fondo
disdains.
es el enemigo.
But let me ask you for a last favor.
Ese es el barco de la Nación. Así se llama el
Me
país.
and the Nautilus
Que va detrás
have
de
enough
Nautilus.
strength to bow out in a blaze of glory. Help me to board back, and I will make sure that the Valkyrie will never take the flame away.
By yourself? Are you insane?
Maybe. After all, I am Captain Nemo. Let me help you save the world.
Will that be enough?
Perfect. No, I can, by myself. I'm sorry that everything has come to this end. In another world, everything would have been different. Better. It has been an honor, Jules Verne.
Thanks, Captain.
Have a safe journey.
God. The box resisted the wreck and kept withstanding. Oh God, again. Am I hallucinating? Yes.
Celebro ganas. A ver, ¿qué es esto?
Oh no. Destruction once more. It doesn't seem anybody has lived here for centuries.
Verne, at last.
You are alive. Stop there. I won't let you or the Raven even get close to the flame.
Verne, listen to me. I'm on your side. Forget about the Raven and Nemo's plans. There's something much more important at stake.
I don't want to hear your reasons. You and Nemo are nothing but murderers. But what the hell? What was that?
Your mind is collapsing.
My mind? What are you talking about? Adriel? Paris in the 20th century, written by Jules Verne? That's impossible. I would have given anything for not telling you what I'm about to say. This book is very inferior to 5 weeks in a balloon. If you came to read it within a year, you would agree with me. These words, I've heard them before. To sum it all up, it's a failure. And if 1,000 men told me the opposite, I would tell them to get lost. Nobody will believe today in your prophecies, and nobody will be interested in them. It's signed by Pierre Jules Hetzel.
These are the words of your editor.
Now I remember the rejection, the pain.
I know, Verne. That same pain is the reason why you have been brought to this world. You were trapped inside your imagination.
What? But who are you?
I am yourself. But inside this very world you have created. I was called Placia a long time ago.
Impossible! What are you talking about? Is this one of Nemo's rigs? Ah! My head!
We're running out of time. You must listen to me. You are not Jules Verne, the scientist. That's not your real identity.
Shut up.
Think. Focus. You know you are not from this world. At this very same moment, you are at the bridge of Ardennes in Paris. You are about to destroy the last book written by you. What feels like 6 months to you in your world has been nothing more than 20 seconds. Unconsciously, when you received Hetzel's rejection, you searched for shelter inside you. Who could blame you? You have such magnificent imagination that you have created a world we know as Hemera. Nevertheless, it was fear, or Phobos. That was the reason that impelled you to hide in Hemera, and you gave him full powers over your mind. He gave you a paradise that you would never want to leave. Since you arrived here, to that idyllic island after the wreck, I have been trying to leave you a trail of breadcrumbs to carefully drive you to the truth. A too straight or too early revelation could destroy your sanity. But I can't afford subtleness anymore. Phobos, through Raven, is about to get his hands on the flame. All things beautiful and extraordinary you have ever imagined will be obliterated and turned into an infinite wasteland.
That is insane. If this is a fantasy, why can't I just wake up?
Because in order to do it, you need the flame. It's a portal to your world. If Phobos takes control over it, you will be trapped here forever, in your world. You will turn insane, and you don't have much time left.
Where are we? I'm not sure I can take any more jumps.
It's one of the main conduits that directly connects with the flame. It will lead us to the Raven himself. We must finish him.
Bien, bien, bien. Otro puzzle. Ya. Ya. Sí. Sí, yo no sé por qué lo hacen así. En los pixel, en los juegos como de pixel, los muñequitos siempre están moviendo, para arriba y para abajo, no sé. Es que es así. ¿Tú sabrás? Es que es así el sistema. No entiendo nada, de esto.
Let's go inside.
From this point, let's keep silence. Our voices may echo through the whole pipeline network.
I still have some stuff to do. Strange inscription.
Merde!
There's something I can't get out of my mind. If this is an imaginary world, everything I have been living through is a lie?
Somehow, this world could be as real as yours. You have a rich imagination.
I don't understand how I could have ever created a monster like the Nation.
We are a reflection of your world, also of its shadows.
What's your story? What did I imagine for you?
My nature is to inspire mankind to generate progress and changes in the world. But with the passage of centuries, I learned it was better to go unnoticed.
What do you mean?
In the 14th century, a sultan found out about me and kept me locked inside a tower for 10 years, bearing in mind that I would inspire his armies to create new ways of defeating his enemies.
And did you?
No. It took a great effort for me, but I averted it for 10 years. Each night I used to tell him a story so interesting that it kept him up all night. So the next morning he wasn't in the mood for work. After 10 years, I put an end to the war.
So, you made him dream to forget?
That's what we dream for, don't we?
What were you doing with Nemo and his crew of fanatics? Did he know your true nature?
No. I am what you would call a muse. Years ago, I met young Nemo. I saw his potential and started telling him about Atlantis and everything the sea could offer.
So, if you are a muse, did you inspire him to create Project H?
No, my brother is also a muse. Anyone who's afraid or is consumed by anger is likely to be influenced by him. I inspired him to create the Nautilus. When I found out that he made it real, I joined him, since it was my chance of releasing the flame.
Release the flame? What for?
To weaken Phobos, after so many disappointments and fear. My sibling has achieved a great deal of power over Hemera. He also wants it to subdue us all, yourself included.
And why didn't you take the flame by yourself in the first place?
Without the compass and Nemo's technology, for years the flame has been out of reach for everyone.
How did you allow Nemo to carry on with the crimes he has committed?
I have struggled for years to keep him away from Phobos' influence, but as my brother gained power, I was losing the captain. All these years, I have repressed so many tears. I must learn to live with those ghosts. Let's keep silent. We're getting closer.
Why are you stopping?
Master, the cave is almost collapsing.
Will you let a bunch of rocks dishonor you?
Huh? No, Master. Never.
Faster! Get rid of this debris!
These must be them.
I believe they are at the pipe below.
Both of us will make too much noise. Wait here.
Phobos must be with him. Be careful. If you die in this world, you will never return to yours.
I will keep it in mind. Be careful too, even if you are a goddess.
Es mejor multiverso, aquí también.
What's this place? Man! inside a dormant volcano in the middle of the ocean. Wonderful.
I got you, filthy terrorist. Surrender or die. You! Stop right there! You! Stop right there!
Estando encima no haces nada. Y igual le caes encima y lo matas.
Surrender or die. Hands up!
Muertos montes de caballo. Buenos días, Lau. ¿Cómo va Julio? ¿Cómo va Julio? Me ha sonado a eso. Vale, era ese. Era ese. El momento. O sea, ese freeze me ha sonado igual que Metal Gear, ¿eh? Otra vez aquí, no jodas. Ahora, ahí está la escalera, pero...
Hands up!
Pues aquí lo vamos a dejar, señoras. ¡Oh, se ha puesto el Kevin! ¡Oye, oye! ¿Veis que este aprende? Este aprende con los virus. ¿Has visto? Yo no. Luego que se le jode el ordenador normal, si es que juega con juegos de virus. Bueno, señores, yo creo que esta ya es la última parte que nos queda del juego. Así que a la tarde voy a jugar Lifeless Moon, que es la continuación de Lifeless Planet. Aquí era un astronauta chiquitín. Allá por 2016. Pues han sacado la segunda parte. Así que nada. Adiós. Adiós.